Some friends took me to a hockey game. They took me to see New York Rangers play New Jersey Devils. And we went to Madison Square Garden. They explained to me, these two teams, they hate each other. They have a storied rivalry. The last time the two teams played, there was beef between them. So the game starts. The ref drops the puck. All of a sudden, all the Rangers and all the Devils start punching the shit out of each other. Just throwing haymakers, beating the crap out of one another. And everyone in the stands just gets up and they're like, yeah! Yeah! Kill him! Kill him! And they're all screaming for blood. And as the one brown face in the crowd, I got worried. Because I just assumed I was next. And they fought for a while, and after a while, the refs stopped it. And then everybody went back to work. And everyone in the crowd, they all sat down. And they all just kind of sat down and they just quietly watched the rest of the game. And they never seemed as happy as they did watching these guys beat the shit out of each other. For all the talk of how we became this post-racial society after Obama got elected, if you really want to see where the racial divide in this country still is, it's hockey and basketball. It really is, because hockey, these guys, they get into fights and they just get it out of their systems. The refs just let it happen. Worst case scenario, as a hockey player, you get thrown in the penalty box, which are basically just courtside seats to a hockey game you wanted to see in the first place. Like, you can't do that in basketball. Basketball, you can't even fight. You can't push another dude in basketball. They will throw you out of the game. And even worse, if you're on the sidelines and you see a fight break out and you stand up as a basketball player, they throw you out of the game. And you don't get to sit on the sidelines. They send you to the locker room, which God knows what happens back there. It's a fucking scary place where just like ghosts of old jockstraps haunting you. And some dude on ESPN calls you a thug and you get fined a bunch of money and you got to try to rebuild your image by dating a Kardashian. Yeah, you should feel bad about that. Because that's the difference in justice for black and white millionaires. If that's the difference in justice for them, what shot does a 16-year-old black kid with a dime bag of weed have?
There goes Wallace again. There goes Artest up into the crowd. He's absolutely out of his mind. Incident when somebody grabbed a Bruins player's stick in the stands. The Bruins went up into the stands. And Steven Jackson slugging people in the crowd here.
But I really didn't know why I was there or why I was fighting. I was just going up to defend some teammates.
And now the Pistons are coming over.
This is not good for the NBA or for Detroit.
Came up and everybody was in the stands, so I'm happy going home for Christmas. And then all of a sudden I'm in this mess, and I beat him over the leg with a shoe. Yes, that's true. I did.
This is the ugliest scene you'll ever see.
And the worst thing I think I did was throw a shoe on the ice, so he had to go home with one shoe on.